So this is the next model from quadratic expressions. Usually from this model we are getting a 4 marks problem. It's short answer in ITE, so important one. Find the range or determine the range of the given expression. They'll give one expression like this. Here the range of x square plus x plus 1 by x square minus x plus 1 we have to find. That means all the possible values of the given expression lies in the set which is called range. That range we have to write. We don't know the values, means we need not write all the values. Let us assume one value, let y be a value of the given expression. Then find the range of y. Means let y is equal to, and here one more important thing is determine the range of the given for all x belongs to R, where x is a real number. Okay then. Let y be one of the values of the given expression, means y is equal to x square plus x plus 1 by x square minus x plus 1. Let y be the value of x square plus x plus 1 by x square minus x plus 1. Now cross multiplication gives y into x square minus y into x plus y into 1, that is y is equal to the numerator is x square plus x plus 1. Write all the terms together in the LHS part, then y minus 1 into x square, this is minus yx minus x plus y minus 1 equal to 0. So that means y minus 1 into x square minus x into y plus 1, means by taking common this minus x, you are getting y plus 1 here, plus constant is y minus 1 equal to 0. So here we got a quadratic equation in x. Since x is real, its discriminant should be, x is always real, means the roots are always real, means delta is either greater than 0 or equal to 0. Since x is real, discriminant is either greater than or equal to 0. Discriminant means d square minus 4ac, where a quotient of x square is y minus 1 and b quotient of x is minus of y plus 1 and c constant is y minus 1. So b square, that is minus y plus 1, b square minus 4 into a into c is greater than or equal to 0. So write this expansion, this is y square plus 2y plus 1 minus 4 into y minus 1 into y minus 1 means y minus 1 whole square. So you are getting y square plus 1 minus 2y. This is greater than or equal to 0. Now y square minus 4y square will be minus 3y square. 2y minus or minus, this is 8, 4 2s are 8y plus 2y, that will be 10y. Minus 4 plus 1 will be minus 3 is greater than or equal to 0. Usually while dealing with inequations like this, try to get the leading quotient positive. So just multiply with a negative sign, then you are getting 3y square minus 10y plus 3 is less than or equal to 0. Don't forget to change this. Okay, 3y square minus 10y plus 3 is less than or equal to 0 means write the factorization here. 3 into 3, 9. 9 ones are 9. 9 plus 1 gives the required 10. So you can write the factorization like this. 3y square minus 9y minus y gives minus 10y. Product will be minus of minus plus 1 into 9, 9, y into y, y square. You are getting the required. Plus 3 is less than or equal to 0. Here 3y is the common term into y minus 3. Again minus 1 into y minus 3 is less than or equal to 0. Y minus 3 into 3y minus 1 is less than or equal to 0. You are getting. So the roots are here. The roots are, roots means you can equal to 0. Y is equal to 3. 3y equal to 1. Y equal to 1 by 3. So the two roots are 1 by 3 and 3. But this is less than or equal to 0. So just observe the given one. Here the least of the two roots is 1 by 3 and the greatest one is 3. Right side part is always positive and then it is negative and then it is positive. So when it is less than 0 means between 1 by 3 and 3 it is less than 0. Equal to 0 means at 1 by 3 and 3, because these are the rules. So whenever there is equal to along with either less than or greater than, then you have to take closed interval. That means the value of y should be in between 1 by 3 and 3. If strictly less than is given means open interval you have to write. But here less than or equal to means closed interval. Equal to 0 you are getting when you are substituting the roots. So this one you can write like this. Y belongs to 1 by 3 to 3. Closed interval. This is called closed interval. Y means one of the values of the given expression lies in the interval 1 by 3 to 3 means the value of the expression is always belongs to 1 by 3 and 3. So the least value of the expression is 1 by 3 and the maximum value of the expression is 3. Like that you can say. The value of the given expression means range of the given expression is closed interval 1 by 3 to 3. Let y be one of the values of the given expression. Then cross multiplication gives the required simplified form. Then we are getting one quadratic equation in x. Since x is real, its discriminant d should be greater than or equal to 0 gives the required. Now the next one. Determine the range of. Now here the given expression is x by x square minus 5x plus 9. Determine the range of x by x square minus 5x plus 9 for all x belongs to R. Similar to the last one, let y be one of the values of the given means let y is equal to x by x square minus 5x plus 9. Then cross multiplication gives x square into y minus 5x into y plus 9 into y is equal to x. Write all the terms together. Y x square minus 5xy minus x, that is minus x. By taking common you are getting 5y plus 1 plus 9y is equal to 0. Write this x also in the LHS part, then you will get minus x. By taking common minus x, you are getting 5y plus 1 plus 9y is the constant. Since x is real, discriminant is greater than or equal to 0. That is b square minus 4ac means minus of 5y plus 1 b square minus 4 into a, that is quotient of x square is y, into c, that is 9y, is greater than or equal to 0. So this will be 25y square plus 1 plus 2 into 5y, that is 10y, minus 4 into 9, that is 36y square is greater than or equal to 0. 25y square minus 36y square gives minus 11y square plus 10y plus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. Again multiply with the negative sign so that the leading quotient is positive. Then you will get like this. Don't forget to change the relation with greater than into less than. So 11y square minus 10y minus 1. 11 into 1 11, 11 minus 1 10, but I want to get minus 10, so write minus 11y plus y. Minus 11y plus y minus 1 is less than or equal to 0. Then 11y into y minus 1 plus 1 into y minus 1 is less than or equal to 0. Gives y minus 1 into 11y plus 1 is less than or equal to 0. So then the roots are y minus 1 is equal to 0 means y is equal to 1, and 11y plus 1 equal to 0 gives y is equal to minus 1 by 11. So here on the number line, minus 1 by 11 is the least of the two roots and the other one is 1. Again, This right side part is positive and then change the sign negative, then change the sign positive. Means in between these two, they have opposite signs. Doesn't lies in between these two means same sign. The theorem we discussed in the previous class. Okay then. So here, this expression is less than or equal to 0. Less than means in between these two, similar to the last one. Which implies minus 1 by 11 is less than or equal to y is less than or equal to 1. Then only it is negative. That is what. Okay then. Therefore, y belongs to the closed interval minus 1 by 11 to 1. That is the required range of the given expression. Similar to the last one. Another one, determine the range of 1 by 3x plus 1 plus 1 by x plus 1 minus 1 by product of these two, 3x plus 1 into x plus 1. Determine the range of 1 by 3x plus 1 plus 1 by x plus 1 minus 1 by 3x plus 1 into x plus 1. Here, let y be one of the values of the given. Let y is equal to the given one, but which is not in the simplified form. Just by taking LCM, you will get the required simplified form. LCM means product, a third one, product of these two, 3x plus 1 into x plus 1. 3x plus 1 is given, means multiply with x plus 1. Here x plus 1 is given, so multiply with 3x plus 1 minus that is 1. Then y is equal to, multiply these two, this is 3x square plus 3x plus x will be 4x plus 1. And here the numerator is 3x plus x will be 4x plus 1 because these two gets cancelled, 1 minus 1. Now cross multiplication gives 3yx square plus 4yx plus y is equal to 4x plus 1 means minus 4x minus 1 is 0. So again we got a quadratic equation here, that is 3yx square plus x into 4y minus 4yx minus 4x, that is 4y minus 4 into x plus constant is y minus 1 equal to 0. Since x is real, discriminant should be greater than or equal to 0 gives 4y minus 4 whole square, b square minus 4, a that is 3y quotient of x square into c is y minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. Now this 4 square, this will be 4 square, that is, you can separate here. Now y minus 1 whole square, that is y square plus 2y, y minus 1 whole square, that is y square minus 2y plus 1 minus this is 4 into multiply with the 3y into y, 3y square minus 3y is greater than or equal to 0. Just divide by 4, then you are left with only one more 4 here, then multiply with that one. 4y square minus 4 2s are 8y plus 4 into 1 4 minus this is eliminated, write the remaining 3y square minus or minus plus 3y. If you divide by 4, you will get like this. Now 4y square minus 3y square will be y square minus 8y plus 3y, that is minus 5y. And now constant is 4. Now 4 into 1 4, 4 plus 1 will be 5. So you can say that it is y minus 1 into y minus 4. y minus 1 into y minus 4. If we multiply these two, y square minus y minus 4y will be minus 5y minus or minus plus y. So the roots are 1 and 4. On the number line, if you take 1 and 4 like this, positive, negative, positive. Here, when the expression is greater than or equal to 0, it is greater than or equal to 0. Greater than means positive. That means y is less than or equal to 1 and y is greater than or equal to 4. Either greater than or equal to 4 or less than or equal to 1. At 1 and 4, 0. If it is less than 1 or greater than 4, you are getting positive. That means y belongs to, means y doesn't lie in between 1 and 4. You can say like that simply. Y does not lie between 1 and 4. Means y does not belongs to the interval 1, 4. Since it is positive, that y should be either less than 1 or it is greater than 4. Now the next one. If the expression x minus p by x square minus 3x plus 2 takes all the real values for x, means x is always real, then determine the boundary values or bounds of p, means range of p we have to write. Determine the boundary values of p, means range of p we have to write. If x minus p by x square minus 3x plus 2 takes all real values for x. Okay. So here, let y be one of the values of the given expression, that is y is equal to x minus p by x square minus 3x plus 2. Then cross multiplication gives y x square minus 3yx plus 2y minus x plus p is equal to 0. So that is yx square, there are two x terms, minus of 3y plus 1 into x plus constant means 2y plus p here is equal to 0. Since x takes all the real values, here range of p we are finding. Okay. So since x is real, delta discriminant should be greater than or equal to 0. That is b square means minus of 3y plus 1, b square minus 4 a c is greater than or equal to 0. So this will be 9y square plus 1 plus 2 into 3y, that is 6y, minus 4 into 2, that is 8y into y square, minus 4py is greater than or equal to 0. So 9y square minus 8y square will be 1y square, 6y minus 4py, so you can write 6 minus 4p into y, and now constant is 1 only. So you are getting the relation like this here. Let y be one of the values of the given expression x minus p by x square minus 3x plus 2. Then cross multiplication gives like this. Write all the terms together. Since x is real, delta discriminant is greater than or equal to 0. So that is b square minus 4ac is greater than or equal to 0 gives one relation. And now, theorem 1 statement is important here. That is what we are going to apply here. Quotient of y square is 1, that is positive. And this expression is greater than or equal to 0. Greater than means positive. So that expression and a have the same sign. This is possible only when its discriminant is less than 0. So, which implies its discriminant is less than 0 since theorem 1. Just check the statement of theorem 1. And now discriminant is less than 0 means b square minus 4ac, that is b square means quotient of y, that is 6 minus 4p. This is the quadratic relation in y in the terms of y now. Now 6 minus 4p whole square, b square minus 4 into a, quotient of y square is 1 into c, that is also 1, is less than 0. So this is 6 square 36 plus 4p square, that is 16p square, minus 2 into 4 into p into 6. So there you are getting 16p square minus 48p, 36 minus 4 will be 32, is less than 0. So you can observe the quotient 16, 48, 32, these all are multiples of 16, so divide by 16. Then you are getting p square minus 3 times of 16 is 48, so 3p, plus 2 times of 16 is 32, so 2 is less than 0. P square minus 3p plus 2 is less than 0 is the relation what we are getting here at the end. And now write this as the product of factors p minus 1 and p minus 2. So the roots are 1 and 2, positive, negative, positive. Since it is less than 0 means negative, negative means between 1 and 2. So p belongs to 1 comma 2. 1 is less than, p is less than 2 is the required range of p. So here the value of p always lies in between 1 and 2. Again observe this one. X minus p by x square minus 3x plus 2 is the given expression. It takes all the real values for x, then find the range of p, limits or boundary values of p we have to write. So let y be one of the values of the given expression. Then by cross multiplication you are getting a quadratic equation in x. Since x is real, here the discriminant is greater than or equal to 0. Here we are getting another quadratic expression in the terms of y. Here the quotient of y square is positive and the expression is also positive. It is possible only when its discriminant is less than 0 by theorem 1. So delta means discriminant less than 0 gives the required relation in p, gives the required range of p lies in between 1 and 2. Open interval 1 and 2. Okay then. So that is about the range of the expression. So let y be the given expression and write the simplified form. There you are getting a quadratic equation in x. Since x is real, delta is greater than or equal to 0, simplification gives the required. Okay. Then, if you like Tapas Academy, subscribe to this channel and just share with your friends so that they also get some help from our side in this situation.